Robinson Show.
Hi.
Ryder, what's going on, doll?
Hey, guys. Not too much.
Yo, hold on. Slim's interrupting your interview calling Lamborghini. Just hang up on him. Just hang up on him.
Ah, no, it's fine.
No, it's not.
Why is he there? Where the fuck is he?
He's
I'm actually about ready to head over.
Oh. Well,
what are you waiting for?
what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
I'm just.
Okay. Ryder. He's Twitter's acting stupid. Twitter.
Oh my god, you caught him in the act of something.
Yeah,
he was jerking off.
He was.
He is totally just now putting on pants.
and hiding the body. He's just hiding that body. Ryder,
you
doll.
guys.
What's going on?
What is up, Ryder?
Well, how was your Halloween? We haven't talked to you since Halloween.
Well, first off, I want to say, and I want to apologize because I have a little bit of a cold, so if I don't sound like my normal self, that's why.
I
don't
still
hear
fuck
a
your
difference.
face. I would still fuck your mouth.
What?
I said I would still fuck your mouth.
And I said I don't hear a difference.
Two appropriate answers. So wait, what did you ask me? You haven't...
How was Halloween? We haven't talked to you since then, Cuckoo Bird.
Oh, how was Halloween?
Yeah.
It was fine.
Cool.
It wasn't that crazy. Like, I went to a party. I didn't go to a party the night of Halloween, I don't think. I think it was like that Saturday before.
Yeah.
I, on a whim, threw a little costume together and, yeah.
Nice.
Hung out with friends. No biggie.
Nah? Do you make people jealous in real life? Because you obviously made some bitch jealous on Twitter a little while ago.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Look, this is my life. This shit happens to me all the time.
They hate you because they hate you.
I'm a total sweetheart, and some girl thinks I'm like coming at her hard or something. Like, I don't understand.
What happened? Can we get like a summary?
I tweeted the Ryder Reacts poll for Urban Dictionary for Ryder Reacts tonight.
Right.
And Ryder tweeted, and I like a dummy during the show.
He didn't tag me.
I didn't tag
me, so I just said, can a girl get a tag?
Yeah. And some rando fucking bitch. What did she say? I'm trying to look. There's so much shit.
Yeah, she was like, oh, if she's going to get a tag, then all us girls who reply to the poll should get a tag.
Is that what she said? I didn't even see that.
She's fishing for something, like, I don't know, trying to act like I was insecure for not getting a tag. And
yes,
then
but it's her thing. She got the right.
Then she offered to send you guys a free video.
She said something about I'll send a video, and I just said no thanks.
I don't give my shit away for free.
Yeah.
I said no thanks. Did you give her Slambo's email address?
But the last thing I said was send Ryder your video, and she can review it during her interview later with us. And did she send you a video?
No, I haven't received a video from her, but she did say, obviously someone, implying me, got all butthurt over it. And then I replied and I said my butt only gets hurt when Rob spanks me.
Fuck. God damn. That's hot.
And did she continue after that? Was she still going on, or did that like shut her up?
She's still going.
Oh my God! This girl for every I only responded with a meme, this meme of like Rihanna is just like a funny thing about a girl throwing shade, and she
used all her characters. She used all her characters over and over.
She matched her characters.
She's on a campaign to convince the world that she's like a good person or something.
It's just a joke. Just a joke. And I put Teehee. I put LOL Teehee, and then again she's just going off.
Just a joke.
Just a silly joke.
Girl, really. I mean, she's a cam girl.
Just
and I support other girls in the industry. I never go at other girls on Twitter. I always support people, and I don't know why she came at me on a thing about my own fucking segment on your show.
I have no idea. I wanted to ask too, with that kind of thing going on, I'm sure some of your callers follow you on Twitter. Do guys ever get jealous of your interaction with us, of you coming on our show or other shows?
Yeah, guys get jealous about everything. You would really. It's so funny. I never anticipated getting into the adult industry. Doing phone sex. That guys really are possessive over their like favorite phone sex girl. Like, yeah, they see me on Twitter, and so like I've definitely got questions like, oh, who are those guys? Like, oh, what's that situation? And it's like, well, like I'm on their show and they're my friends, and you know, like whatever. But like, yeah, I get questions about that. I used to tweet like if a guy would give me a gift or something. Like this one guy, like almost a year ago, bought me tickets to see Hamilton on Broadway. And I mean, that's like a $2,000 gift.
Wow. Holy shit.
No joke.
Wow.
And it's just because I was like telling him how bad I wanted to see it. And he was, and like, I'll never in my life be able to afford it. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going to get you tickets right now. And like on our call, he ordered me tickets. And I was like so excited that I posted about it on Twitter. And for like the next month, I got phone calls from guys being like, you know, really hurt my feelings when you posted that on Twitter. Why are you accepting gifts from other men? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's delusional. That's what that is. Yeah,
I
that's mental illness.
Tickets from anybody, first of all.
Right? If they're gonna do that, why not? Why not? Wow.
Like what the fuck? So
Holy
and like
shit.
I get jealous guys over like my feedback. Like if a guy might say like, oh, I had a great date night with Ryder in his feedback. Like I'll have a caller be like, what's that mean, date night? What did you like? No, it was a call. Like I had a call with him.
Wow,
like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Really
That's
funny.
crazy. Wow. I saw too you've done a lot of other interviews recently. What was that? Dudes Being Guys, the Man Brain podcast, Emotions and shit. They're all amazing. I was gonna ask too.
Oh, thank you.
Is it hard because you make everyone different? You make everyone like with new stories and shit. Like is it hard?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, I have to hand it to, I think a lot of the people who I've done interviews with on their shows, they've listened to my past interviews for the most part. So I guess I could give them credit because, like, I think, like, you guys as the podcasters are asking me different questions.
Okay.
You know? But also, I do kind of put a little bit of pressure on myself to try not to tell, like, the same anecdotes at every podcast, because then people are going to be like, this bitch is, like, reading off of a script or something. So, yeah, I mean, I try to switch it up a little bit, but I think all of you guys really, like, listen to each other's shows, and it's awesome.
Cool. Were you going to say something?
I was going to say that is something I've noticed with other guests we've had where they'll tell like the same stories. I don't remember it usually until after the show, and I'm like, oh, right, they told that story the last time they were on. But yeah, so it's got to be hard to really switch it up and keep it different.
Yeah. I mean, I guess when you're doing, I mean, I only do like I've only done like a handful of shows, but some of like the comedians and stuff or actors and actresses that you guys have on, like they probably are constantly doing interviews. So
I try to come up with a more like laid back, like getting to know you type questions.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Or something that's like individual to you, like, you know, craziest thing you've seen. And that's another I had for you. What's the craziest fetish request you've gotten? Who was it? Sarah, last time we talked to her, said some guy had a boxing fetish, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I didn't know if you had anything,
oh my God,
anything nuts like that.
I've talked to that guy. I've talked to that guy.
The same guy?
Really?
The same guy?
He just calls all of them.
Yeah, no, he makes his rounds. When I was hearing her on your guys' show talk about it, I'm pretty sure I sent her a message like, oh, I know him.
I know boxing
that
guy.
Old guy. That guy gets, he makes the rounds. What does he do? What does he want to do?
But
Punch
you know what's amazing
really
about that guy, and like not to talk
Lamborghini.
about a specific person, but he's very proud of his fetish. I mean, I would never identify who he is or even know who he is.
Slim McGillicuddy.
What?
Slim. It's
What?
Slim.
It's me.
It's Slim.
Obviously, yes. Well, what I was going to say, and you can verify this, if it's Slim. This guy has sent me pictures. He has a spare bedroom in his house, and he turned the bed into a boxing ring. And it's like all fetish boxing themed.
Like the ropes? There's ropes around the bed?
Yes.
Yo, that's pretty
like,
cool. That's pretty pimp. Oh my God.
And he has all of his gloves like hanging from the walls and like pictures of boxing chicks and stuff. It's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Do you think when like a girl's riding him, he'll like throw her up against the ropes and shit?
Do you think he like fucking punches her titties?
Yeah.
Like
their
speedball?
Well, you know, it's funny because like some guys say like the funniest things, and I think that like even some of my regulars who do role play calls like that, after the call is like sort of done, you know, the role play is done. Sometimes we just laugh because it's so ridiculous. And I think that's one of them. Like he sees the humor in it.
Okay.
Like he'll be like, I want you to be my boxing bitch. You know, like he'll be like, tell me a man in your life that you want me to fight for you, and I'm gonna be your champ. And then he's like, I want to be your cum champ. And it's and I'm like, yeah, boxing daddy.
Your cum champ?
Cum champ.
I'm gonna TKO you with my balls.
What is a cum champ?
I don't know.
That sounds like an Urban Dictionary.
How do you get to be a cum champ? Yeah, that needs to be on Urban Dictionary.
Cum
But
champ.
so yeah, I've had him, and he's awesome.
Cool.
But
Cum
there's
champ
so many
2017.
interesting fetishes.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is not a strange thing, but something that I'm just starting to get phone calls about are guys who like coerced intoxication and poppers.
Like roofies? Or boofing?
I don't know.
Like boofing?
They're like snorting poppers.
What's a popper?
Like pop rocks?
Like those little things that blow up?
It's like high energy. See, I'm not an expert, and
Like
I've been meaning to
jalapeno
reach out to
poppers.
other girls and be like, tell me how to handle these guys. But like, they
Cold
want
fucking
you to like
cane.
withhold letting them touch themselves until they do a certain amount of shots of whiskey or a 10 count of snorting whatever they're snorting, and you know, and then like they have to beg to touch themselves and stuff, and they get like so crazy fucking off the wall. And it's awesome because it's not like traditional phone sex. Like, I don't have to pretend that I'm interested at all. Like, I'm just telling you
fucked up
it's
Snort your brains out, you fucking piece of shit.
That's amazing. Yeah, you take that next shot.
I mean, I'm just delving into that. And that's a very common fetish
Wow.
that a lot of girls specialize in.
Wow.
But I've just recently started getting those phone calls, and it's really something I need to do a lot more research into, but I love it. I love it. It's just fun for me to switch it up from, you know, I've always been very popular in girlfriend experience and role plays, and sometimes that can get really exhausting emotionally.
It's got it.
So it's kind of fun to just be like, you know what, take a fucking shot if you want to touch your dick.
Has a guy ever told you he loved you in a call?
Yes. Oh, yes. It happens often.
I think he just walked in. His name is Slambo.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait,
It happens often?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's something that happens when... Well, I think there's two things. One,
Like
the
in the
guys
moments?
who... Huh?
Like in the moments, like
Yeah, like one is it's in the moment, and you're like, oh, someone's making me feel so good, and they're like, in that moment, they say it. Okay,
Yeah.
That's an easy one to ignore. But the other one is I've had to have serious conversations with guys when they've like actually been like, I'm in love with you. You're the girl I'm supposed to be with. I want to come visit you or send you a plane ticket to come visit me. Wow. And that's when I have to have a talk about like, that's not what our relationship is. Like, Thank you, that's very flattering, but you don't love me because you don't really know me. And
yeah.
I
remember years ago
like,
we went...
Like in reality, this wouldn't be all, I'm just fucking happy all the time pleasing you. Like, of course you love that. Of course you love that.
You love the idea. You love the idea. Years ago, I remember we went with a buddy. I don't know if you went, Slim, but one of our buddies was going in the military. And we went with him to AC, and he went to a strip club, and he fell in love with the stripper. Like, yeah.
I mean, sex workers of all kinds, it happens. I mean, I think escorts, especially because you're actually physically on a date. Like, you go out to dinner, you're going to some nice place, and then you spend like a weekend with a guy in his hotel room, and then like, you know, it's still a transaction.
That's
like,
another thing too.
No.
I've heard Patrice ONeal, the late Patrice ONeal, is a comedian. He used to go down to South America every weekend, and he would get the same prostitute, like, and he would buy her stuff. Like they would go out, they would live like a couple all weekend.
Oh, wow.
It was like, he said, he used to fuck with
there's
them.
something amazing about that, because there are, and like I do value those guys who come back like a lot, because there's something to be said for establishing a relationship with like one person and them really knowing you in a way that's not judgmental at all. And it's kind of like an escape from your everyday life. And I can appreciate that they, you know, like I do develop feelings in terms of like, I want that person to do well in their life, and I want them to be happy, and I want good things. Like I like them genuinely. But I also am able to cut off that, like, romantic aspect, and I guess it's because I just see, like, oh, well, there's money being deposited in my bank account, and that's, to me, that's not what love is. Like,
yes.
So, so, I mean, I can see the confusion, and I think it's really flattering, but I do, when things get serious like that, I do say, like, thank you. I appreciate that, but we have to talk about the fact that, like, you don't really love me. You love the idea of what this is.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't say it back. I don't say it back.
And we know, Ryder, you're open with your sexuality, but was there ever a time in your life that you weren't, or even ashamed by it?
I mean, probably when I was a toddler. No, sorry, inappropriate.
That's so creepy. That's slim creepy.
What?
That's slim. That was slim level creepy.
Slim creepy.
Oh my God.
That was sleepy.
I'm sorry.
No, that wasn't
Okay,
sleepy. He's creepy. Sleepy Lucas.
I have to say, I've always been really comfortable with myself. Like, I don't know. No, I've never really, I mean, of course, everyone is insecure about things, but I really saw a lot of, like, porn and stuff on the internet before I ever started having sex, and I just, like, would watch these videos and be turned on and explore my body, and it was, like, validating to see, like, oh, well, these girls look like me, like, you know, not exactly, obviously, because I was much younger, but...
I was going to say, did you just admit to watching child porn? What are you doing?
No.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God, this is awful. You have to edit this out. You know what I mean.
What's Lambo? Is this Mikey?
Like, all the things are in the right places.
Just not close enough to him.
Yeah.
He's got to move it closer. There you go.
Ryder,
Oh
real
my
quick,
God.
before break, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with you. We got you on till 8:30. Do you want to do some Christmas trivia? Shut his door. He's fucking snoring or talking in there. He's a creep.
Wait, is Slambo there?
Yeah, Slambo's here, but
right
Sleepy
here.
Lucas is in his room, like, snarling at online Gorgatron players. What's that?
Wait, is he jerking off to this interview right now?
I think he's jerking off in there, yes. He's such a...
Tell him to message that girl on Twitter and to get her video.
I got some Christmas trivia. You can play against the guys. They got shit to do. Slim's got the buzzer, and then Pete's got a bell.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately, we can hear you, Slambo.
No, you'll hear
How
me.
are you gonna,
God.
Ryder? How are you gonna buzz in? Are you gonna say Ryder, or what are you gonna do?
No. Last time I said beep, beep.
Beep beep. Okay,
Right.
that's all right.
Right? Isn't that what I did?
Yes.
I think it is what I did, right? You want me to do something else?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so last time I have to... Wait, before we start,
Yes.
can I just say, last time when we did the Halloween trivia, I sounded like a little brat. Not that I am not a little brat.
You are bratty.
And I'm very competitive, and so anyway, but I couldn't hear you guys, like, fully. So when I was like, that was me, I really thought it was me.
Oh, so somebody else...
I really thought I was first
Somebody
in beeping in. So I wasn't
were.
just trying to throw a little girl fit.
You were first. Ryder.
Just to let you know.
Well, Slim won last time in the trivia, correct?
Oh.
Yeah.
Or no,
I
Ryder
don't know
won.
much about
Ryder won.
Christmas. So.
Oh no, but I'm saying Slim won the last time, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you did. I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is some Christmas trivia. You don't know much about Christmas?
lot about Jesus, but I'll do my best. I don't know what kind of questions you have.
All right. What Norse god did Hitler have replace Santa in the Nazi regime?
Oh.
Norse? Are you buzzing
God?
in, Slambo? Slambo's raising his hand.
My God.
I don't know if we should answer that or not. I think
Smiling.
we have to figure out whenever you buzz in, we'll call on you. So you still have a chance to get it.
What Norse god did Hitler replace Santa with in the Nazi regime?
It's just
no idea.
It's just a fun.
Does anyone know that?
Slambo buzzed in.
I'm going to take a wild guess. I'm going to say Thor, the mighty Thor.
I'm waiting on a sound effect to start playing if it ever does. We'll hear it in 5 minutes.
You know, he was swinging his mighty hammer.
No, it was Odin.
Okay.
Odin.
You were close.
I might have known.
The father.
It was the
of
dad. Yeah, the dad.
Never would have gotten that.
There it goes. There's a buzzer. All right. So Slambo's got a strike. Let's see.
So does he have negative now?
Yes, he's got negative. He's like an inverted penis. Like it's when you have like it's so cold it like goes inside you. That's what Slambo has right now.
It's like a. No, that's not exactly.
What Christian group banned Christmas in Boston from 1659 to 1681? Slambo!
The Puritans.
Yeah, bitch! Slambo got one. Did you know that, Ryder?
I did. I didn't get. I second guessed myself, so it was that hesitation, when you don't want to be the one in class who gets the wrong answer, so you don't raise your hand.
Here's one. Just go with your gut instinct on this one, because this one is, who is Rob's favorite Jesus? Is it baby Jesus, Italian Jesus, black Jesus, or Japanesesus? Slam.
That was the worst. Japanesesus.
Yes! How did you know?
Oh my God.
Japanesesus is my favorite Jesus.
Japanesesus is awesome.
He died on Claus for your sin.
How could that not be your favorite Jesus?
I know.
I am so awful at this shit, you guys. Okay, keep going.
Early Christians were so intrigued by what group of savages that they incorporated their traditions into Christmas. Savages.
What group of savages?
Wait, beep, beep.
Ryder.
This is Native American?
That's a good one. I want to give you a bell. But it was wrong. It was wrong.
I know it is. I know. It's so awful. I love you, Native Americans. You're not savages.
You're special people.
It wasn't the Visigoths, was it?
It was either the Goths or the Celtic people.
Stop going so deep, fuckers.
I'm really reaching
I
into
don't even know these things that you're talking about.
Just pagans. Just say pagan.
Pagans. That might have been close.
None of these girls are smart either, Ryder. You have no competition.
What, you trying to say I'm a dummy?
No, I'm just calling them girls.
Okay.
That's how I took it. That he was calling us girls.
What modern day country was Saint Nicholas born in? Slambo!
Born in Greece.
Wrong!
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, I knew that one. No, no.
Too late.
It's Turkey. It's Turkey.
Oh yeah, give everyone else the answer. Anyone else? Slim or Ryder?
Oh, I didn't hear what he said. Now I feel even stupider.
Ryder? Slim.
It's Turkey.
No, it was Turkey, and nobody's getting the point
Oh,
because
turkey.
you're an asshole. You're an asshole.
You are.
I was trying to save it.
No, you
Save
weren't.
what?
Say what? You ruined it. What company created the red and white dressed Santa Claus?
What company?
Yes. What corporation? What conglomerate?
Oh my
Slim.
God, what the fuck was that?
Am I really?
That was Slim.
The Hallmark Corporation. Aw.
Beep, beep.
Ryder.
Beep, beep. Macy's. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Slambo, you got a guess?
maybe Coca-Cola because he's a.
Oh, really? It was
Coca-Cola.
I took a stab.
Coca-Cola. You took a stab with your meat shank, and it worked out. It was Coca-Cola.
He's right?
Yes, yes. Coca-Cola.
OMG. What?
Yeah, they invented the
God.
red and white Santa as
Are
an
you
ad
sure?
campaign. He's a genius with a penis.
I'm
That's how you
with an inverted penis?
Yes, with an inverted penis.
Biggest goddamn inverted penis you've ever seen.
It's so far up in him.
You've never seen.
All right.
God.
In the early 1800s, gingerbread houses were inspired by what famous fairy tale?
Beep, 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 beep.
Ryder.
Hansel and Gretel.
Fuck yes. Yes. Everyone's got one right now. Everyone's got one. And everyone's got a strike.
Oh.
Ooh.
What kind of pizza did Kevin McCallister want in Home Alone?
Oh.
Slim?
Pepperoni pizza?
It's definitely-
Beep, beep.
Ryder.
Beep. Extra cheese? I'm wrong. Hello? I know I'm wrong. I can't
It
remember.
was almost right.
Fuck. Was it just cheese? If it's just cheese, I should...
It was just cheese. You got the point. Ryder got the point. Ryder got the
Wait,
point.
no, but you didn't give it to Slambo.
I didn't say anything.
All right. Well, here's a bonus question for Home Alone. What were the names of the burglars? What was their names?
Shit.
Beep, beep.
Ryder.
Fuck. The wet bandits.
Yes. Holy shit. Very good, Ryder.
Don't they become the sticky?
I think they
in the
do.
second
I think they do. All right.
That is hilarious. Okay.
In Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, who did the original introduction to the movie?
I don't know that at all.
Oh man, I don't even remember that.
The original intro.
Like the intro to the movie.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ryder.
Johnny Depp.
No.
It's a good guess, though.
He was a Starfleet captain.
Why are you giving away answers?
It's a hint. It's a hint.
Oh, well, I don't know what that is.
Slim.
William Shatner? He was a Starfleet captain.
He was.
It might
That's
have been
3 strikes and you're out.
Must have been the other one. All right.
What's his name? Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot.
That was the first one that came to mind too.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
All right.
I've never seen that movie.
You should. It's good. It's good. My kids have seen it. They love it.
Huh?
All right. One of my favorite scenes, favorite Christmas movies, I'm sorry, is Gremlins. And who voiced Gizmo?
Is what? I didn't hear that.
Gremlins.
Oh, okay.
Who voiced Gizmo in Gremlins?
No idea. What decade was that? Was that 80s or 90s?
It was 80s.
Yeah, like late 80s, right?
That's what I was thinking, like 86 or 80.
I think the original was earlier. I think the sequel was late 80s.
God, I have no idea.
Gizmo.
No idea.
Deal or no deal?
This is great
I have no
radio.
idea this
We're
one.
all just silent.
Deal or no deal?
Oh, it's the same bitch that did E.T. I don't know why.
Slambo, 2 strikes. It was Howie Mandel. Deal or no deal? Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know
I
that.
totally knew it, but I can't answer because I'm out.
That is.
I know you're out. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave me what?
Oh.
Slambo's facial expression.
I'm trying to think of the song.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
It's the last day.
It's okay, Ryder, because like your ums are like in sync with Slambo just shaking his head and looking down. So he's got his face in his palm right now.
Can't even.
And his finger in his ass.
No, both fingers are accounted for.
Beep beep.
Ryder?
This is wrong. 12 ladies dancing. It's wrong.
Oh, you were close. You were close. That's 3 strikes, though, doll.
I keep thinking of it when she says beep beep because
Beep beep, Richie.
beep beep Richie.
Slambo, you got a guess?
Milkmaids.
No! You're all 12 drummers drumming. 12 drummers drumming. I had a couple others.
Really?
Yes. What? How many sizes did the Grinch's heart/wiener grow? Slambo!
2 sizes.
No, you fucking
I thought
idiot.
it was. It wasn't 2 sizes too small.
3 sizes, I thought.
Oh,
Wait,
maybe.
you didn't let us guess.
No,
Ryder.
Slambo did. Oh,
Oh, Slambo did. What's
Oh,
your
he
guess,
got it right?
Ryder? No, he got it wrong. He said
Yeah, I got it wrong.
what was your answer, Ryder?
I didn't have one, but I wanted a chance.
Here's your chance. You got your chance.
Okay, what?
How many sizes did the Grinch's heart grow?
Oh, fuck you. I don't want it. I don't want you to give it to me. No.
I'm not giving you nothing. Not giving you nothing.
Huh? You already said the answer.
I did, but you said you didn't hear it.
No, I did hear it. You said 3.
2?
No, that was my grandma.
That is
What?
cheater.
What department store was featured in the movie Elf?
Wait, what?
What department store was featured in the movie Elf?
Beep, beep.
Ryder?
Macy's.
Oh.
You really like
don't
Macy's. So,
It was another department store. Anyone else? Slimbo.
Sears.
No.
All right, come on. We narrowed it
Slambo!
down, Slambo.
Kmart.
It was
My department store, is it?
it was Gimbels.
Gimbels.
Yes.
The fuck is a gimbal?
The original, one of the originals. One of the
No,
originals.
I'm too young for that shit.
Never heard of that in my life.
You've never
Right?
seen Elf?
I never did.
No, of course I've seen Elf. I've never heard of that department store, though.
I never seen Elf.
Jesus,
I thought
fuck.
that was a
You've never seen Elf?
I've seen like bits and pieces of it because people are always playing it, but I've never like
What
sat
are you
down and
doing
watched
with your
Elf.
life?
Pretty much nothing. Depression drinking.
No! You gotta fucking see Elf and get on Match.com.
Get on Match.com. What Ryder? What is your opinion of that? Do you think she's right? Do you think that I have a better chance on a paid site? Why do you think that is?
Absolutely. I agree. I mean, I'm not an expert at all on like dating sites, but I thought her advice to you sounded fucking amazing. Like,
Right.
I think she's totally right that people who are willing to pay are gonna take it more seriously. And I think on like those free sites, girls are probably getting so oversaturated with things that they're not even probably even reading your messages that they're not responding to. Like, it's not like they're probably not reading it and going, oh, this guy, whatever. Like, they're probably not even reading it or ever logging onto that site again. Like, but if you're paying for it, you're all gonna take it more seriously, I think.
Nice.
I think you should try it.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Right.
Yeah.
Ryder,
You're fucking awesome, Slim. You're fucking awesome. You are on a fucking great radio show. You're funny. Like, you're handsome. Fucking have confidence, okay?
All right. Oh, I'm turning bright
Like,
red.
seriously.
Yeah. What do you think about me?
Ryder,
Yeah.
can we take a quick break? Can we take a quick break? Real quick.
I would wait till date 3 to pull out the Driz.
Yeah, you don't think that's
Whip out the Driz.
you don't think that's date 1 material?
Whoa, Driz.
Yo, what the fuck? Who
Whoa.
invited this faggot? Yo,
Wavy.
fuck you fucking surfer douchebag. Fuck you. Get off the fucking mic. Get off the fucking mic, you fucking surfer douchebag.
Hold
Fucking
on.
smoke some pot.
We're gonna take a break and then we'll come back. All right?
Okay.
All right. I gotta piss and smoke, so we'll be back because the Driz is coming.
Yeah.
Driz miss. Hold on, Ryder. Hold on the line, okay?
Okay. Of course.
Thank you. Ryder.
I am. I'm here.
You're the best. You're the best. Okay, you got a choice right now, Ryder. I was gonna ask if you could tell us a Christmas story, but would you rather, like, would you tell us a Christmas story, and then do you want to wrap the interview up with the Driz rapping to you, or do you want the Driz to rap to you to get you ready for the Christmas story?
Fuck.
Choices.
I kind of want to do my story and then have the Driz.
All right,
you don't want to get
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Put me on the back burner.
No, I figured you would be like.
That's because Wavy's here. That's just because Wavy's here. You want to tell your story first.
Oh, they love the surfboard, dude.
All right.
Yo, shut the fuck up and let the girl tell her story.
Ryder, do you want to tell us the name of the story and then go into it, or how do you want to do this?
Let me just say a couple things first.
Okay.
Okay, the story is called Dear Santa, and it is a variation of a story that I do have for sale on Night Flirt, but I do just want to point out, Night Flirt does have like a term of service where you're not allowed to say certain things. So sometimes, like on my interviews and stuff, I do talk about things that I probably wouldn't talk about on Night Flirt, and I just want to make that clear, just in case any fucking people are out there trying to, like, get me banned from the site I work on after they hear a story like this, okay?
Okay.
I just want to make that clear. Also, yeah, hopefully it won't offend anyone, but if it does, too bad. Okay.
They can go fuck themselves if it does.
Exactly.
All right.
So it's called Dear Santa. Whenever you're ready, I can start.
Yeah. Slim, you gonna mute us?
Yeah, I'll mute us.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Okay. Dear Santa, as Christmas Day gets closer and closer, I had to let you know I've been thinking about you, and I'm so excited to see what you're going to bring me this year. You've always been so good to me, but I'm worried that maybe this year I've made it onto your naughty list. Since you've been watching me all year long, you know why. So what's it going to be, Santa? Have I been bad or good? Just to remind you of some of my favorite events from the year, I'm going to remind you of Easter morning. You must have been watching when Daddy told me to stop being a lazy girl and to get out of bed so we wouldn't be late for church. But I didn't listen. Instead, I stayed in bed playing with the toy that you brought me last Christmas. You know, the really, really big one. It was called the bunny. You know, since it was called the bunny, I figured you intended for me to use it on Easter morning. But when Daddy found me in bed with my legs shaking and my sheets all soaking wet, I knew I was in big, big trouble. He made me kneel over his lap for a great big spanking on my little booty. My cute little bum was all sore and red, and it hurt so bad as I tried to sit through Easter Mass, which only made Daddy more upset and earned me another really hard punishment later that night after Mommy went to sleep. Even though I know I am on the naughty list this year, Santa, I'm hoping you've seen the times that I've been a good girl. For example, earlier this year, I saw an ad on TV, and it said that during the holiday season, it's a time when so many people are lonely and they're in need. So it's best to not think about what we can receive, but to think about what we can give to others. So in the true spirit of Christmas, I've become a very generous giver this holiday season. You'll be so proud of me. All year I was so selfish, receiving all the time. For the last few weeks, I've been extra giving to those in need. Like my professor, for example. He just separated from his wife, so he's not going to be with any of his family this holiday season. With that giving spirit rushing through me, before heading home for Christmas break, I paid him a visit to his office. When I got there, I got down on my knees, and I offered tons of joy and cheer. I swear, Santa, he was so grateful. He patted me on the head, and he told me what a good little giver I'd become. He also told me he had so many friends in need who could use some giving this year as well. So the next night, we had a huge donation drive where all of his friends in need gathered at his house. And I gave and I gave and I gave, over and over and over again. Some of the men, I even gave to twice. See how generous I've become, Santa? Seeing all those smiling faces allowed me to see just how fantastic it can feel when you give to others. I really hope you were watching, Santa. I know what you're thinking, though. Even though I did something good, it still doesn't make up for what happened last week when I visited you at the mall. I'm so sorry for what happened. I didn't mean to make Mrs. Claus so angry at me. While I was sitting on your lap, telling you what I wanted for Christmas this year, it totally slipped my mind that I forgot to put panties on that morning. So when Mrs. Claus went to take our picture, and I opened my leg and wiggled around in your lap, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I mean, to be honest, though, I think she's the one who should be on the naughty list this year. Calling me a slutty homewrecker and calling you a filthy pig of a perv in front of all those kids waiting in line to meet you, that wasn't very nice. It was so selfish of her to think of only herself. I mean, all the daddies in line seemed to really enjoy the picture we took together, so I don't know what the big deal was. I have an idea, though. Let's ban Mrs. Claus from spending Christmas night waiting by the fireplace this year. Instead, we should lock her in the stable where all the reindeer live. Since you and the reindeer will be busy all night long, we can let the elves have their way with her. I mean, they've worked so hard this year. Those elves deserve extra Christmas joy, too, this year, don't they, Santa? See how thoughtful and sweet I am? Always thinking of others and not just myself. So, Santa, please visit me this Christmas. Even if all I can get from you this year is a big, black, thick lump of coal in my little stocking, I'll sleep so soundly knowing that you slid down my chimney and that you came for me like you always do. Please come for me, Santa. I look forward to your coming every single year. Merry Christmas. Love, your flirty doll, Ryder.
Awesome.
So fucking hot.
Very good.
Wow. I'm going to go in the bathroom and the Driz is going to rap to you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Ryder. Fuck.
What?
I said Merry Christmas, Ryder. Can the Driz rap after that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know if
honey.
he would have ruined yours or if you would have ruined his. Let's find out.
Yo, what is going on, Ryder? My name's the Driz. I'm not sure if you know that. I'm single. Yeah.
I think everyone knew that, dude.
Yo, shut the fuck up! Who the fuck brought this guy in here?
I invited Wavy.
Oh, you're such a fucking dick. You're a fucking asshole. Fuck you, Wavy. Fuck you, Wavy. Yo. So I wrote this rap for you, Ryder. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Here it goes. I'm gonna
ready.
drop this.
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Yeah. Yo, somebody give me a beat. Yo, my name is Driz, and I'm talking to this girl named Ryder, and she's got a really sexy voice, and I like girls with sexy voices, because sexy voices just kind of sound really cool in my eardrums. Yeah, sexy voices sound really cool in my eardrums. Yeah, Ryder Doll, she talks to people on the phone about sex, and it makes my eardrums feel good. Yeah.
Was that as good for you as it was for him, Ryder?
What'd you say? What?
Was that as good for you as it was for his eardrums?
That was amazing. I take it back. Driz should definitely show up on date 1.
Should he go on a date or a day? Should he go on a whole day as the Driz?
What is sad is that I would probably feel more confident if we did a show bit where I did a date as like the Driz the whole time.
Like, do you think he'd get laid more, like, easier as the Driz?
I think the Driz could probably get more pussy than I ever could, yes.
Well, fucking Steve, use that shit to your advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta work with the tools you're given.
But he might fuck with me. He might tell me like, "Yo, I'm gonna take care of this for you," and then he's just like fucking not say anything because the Driz does shit like that. Sometimes
fucking gotta believe in the Driz.
Sometimes the Driz.
Yeah, the Driz doesn't let that. Only Slim lets down. The Driz doesn't let down. Only Slim lets down.
You can't start second guessing your like alter ego.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I saw Wavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you got, Wavy? You got a fucking rap for her?
I don't rap, dude. I surf.
Oh my god. Please.
What about Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, my boy. What's up,
Frankie
Frankie?
can do.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Aw, yeah.
Frankie does
Hey,
everything.
Frankie.
Hey, Ryder.
Oh my god.
You want to make out or something?
I can't talk to Frankie. I can't talk to Frankie.
Why not? Why not?
Just can't.
I can talk to you, baby.
He just he's calling for
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, I can talk to you all night.
I have to bring this up with these guys because like they've both like Rob and Slambo have done characters way before I have, and I just picked up the Driz like recently.
And he's a noob. He's a noob.
Dude, it for me it starts taking on a life of its own.
Yeah,
It's almost like a
dude.
real fucking person. Like it's fucking weird. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
I've said it
Yeah.
before. Like,
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like,
Do you,
I actually-
after you're done with the show, do you like look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wait, who's that?
St. Ron Burlington and his
I think Ron will be here later
Coke
tonight.
bottle glasses and his gray mustache.
It's amazing.
Cheese might even be here too. Cheese, his old co-host, might be here as well. So we might
my
have
God.
we might have
Can't
Frankie, the Driz, Ron, and Cheese.
Oh
later
wow,
tonight,
that's
so.
a big one.
Yeah,
And Sleepy
Oh my
Lucas.
God.
it is a big one, Slim. Ryder, we have to wrap this up,
wow.
but it's been fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I got pre-cum in my shorts, so you've done.
Yo,
done
and my
amazing.
eardrums feel fucking amazing.
Thought that was wax from
You
our
have pre-cum in your
surfboard.
eardrums?
Yo, I didn't say that. What the fuck you putting words in my mouth for?
He thought it was surf
Shut
wax,
the fuck
dude.
up.
He
Shut
thought
the
it was
fuck
your
up.
dick, Wavy.
Oh my god. You guys
No, I
are
just said my
crazy.
eardrums feel good. No, there's no jizz in there.
Ryder, where can everybody find
That's
you?
what I'm here for, making your eardrums feel good.
Hold on a sec, Ryder. We got a call. Rob and Slim Show.
What?
Hold on, we got a call. Rob and Slim Show. Rob and Slim Show.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi, who is this?
is this Joni?
Where do you think it is?
It's Joni.
You're
Ryder,
still alive?
This is Slambo's ex-girlfriend, Joni.
I'm alive.
Stop it!
What?
How are you, sweetie?
Who are you talking to,
good.
Slambo?
I'm talking to all of you, sweet cheeks.
Oh, wow.
How are you, Joni?
I've been better.
Why? What's going on,
What's
Jody?
wrong, Joni?
What are you down and out, Joni?
Yeah, I've been down in the dumps, playing with myself.
Yeah, why? How come? Why are you down in the dumps? I know why you're playing with yourself, but
Well, I kind of had a hemorrhoid the size of a grapefruit that I just been hanging around for a while.
How'd you get rid of that?
But anyway,
What is
it's
happening?
better. What is happening?
What is happening?
I'm calling in because I hit my Lambo's 30th birthday today.
Slambo's 30. You're 30,
Yeah, I
Slambo.
just turned 30 today.
Wow.
You
Oh my
all
God,
should
it's
be
your birthday
making
today,
a treat.
Slambo?
Yeah, 30 years ago.
30 years
Three
ago.
decades.
Birthday!
Thank you.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30. What are you going to do for his dirty 30, Joni?
Oh, she's gonna do everything.
I was gonna play Santa Claus and come down his chimney.
Ah. Well, right. Hold on, real quick, Joni. Hold on 1 second. Ryder, where can everybody find you?
Everybody can find me on RyderDoll.com, nightflirt.com, and at FlirtRyderDoll on Twitter, and of course on Ryder Reacts every Wednesday on the Robin Slim Show.
Thank you, Ryder.
Thank you, Ryder.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas,
Thank you
Ryder.
guys so much.
Thank you. Merry
Talk to you
Christmas.
soon. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, doll. And I'm gonna go.
Bye.
We're gonna go on break, but I think we should leave Slambo and Joni
I do agree.
to celebrate his birthday.
They haven't talked to each other in a very long time.